The lifts are just starting to spin, but one skier is already on a mission. Meet Trent. Today, he's chasing the record for the most vertical feat skied in a single day. But there's a catch. Yesterday, Kenting B set the bar, and now Trent has to beat it. From the first chair to the last run, every lap, every turn, and every second counts. Can he push his limits, battle fatigue, and outlast both the mountain and his rival? There's only one way to find out.
Nine minutes till opening. Last night you were pretty confident about the numbers here. What are you feeling now? You feeling a little nervous? Feeling ready?
Definitely a little nervous, but you know, the math checks out. Like, we've run the numbers. It's just a matter of execution. And I think my legs, I think I have it in me.
All right.
Got a little Celsius in the system. We got like 2,000 calories of bars.
And what's the number of lift you have to hit?
84.
84, okay.
84.
It all started at lunch the day before. That's when Trent spotted the Palisades leaderboard, and the challenge was on. When he got home, we knew right away he had what it took to claim the top spot. With his athleticism, determination, and grit, we mapped out the perfect route. After a night of analyzing 40 lifts and 270 trails, one thing became clear. Kenting B had been lapping Red Dog, the most efficient lift for vertical gain. As we stood at the gates, waiting for the mountain to open, we scanned the crowd. Somewhere out there was Kenting B.
Oh yeah, lap one done. Let's go. 82 more. How'd it feel?
I felt great, dude. Order was great. Snow is good. Competition's gonna be stiff though, dude. If that guy was ticketed, it's absolutely fucking great.
Ski and control, it says.
Yeah, right. So we got our timing's looking good. We did the math. We need to do a lap every 5 to 6 minutes. That one was 5 minutes, so it's possible.
First one down the mountain too.
Yeah.
You were the first one.
Dude, if it's the guy with the wrist guards, which I think it is, he took the blue down, so I don't know. He came right off the lift and just immediately started going. Like, it's super fast.
We got 7 more hours of this. Good luck, lap number 2.
Next lap.
All right, Trent.
All right. So we are on, this is gonna be lap number 4. Feeling pretty good, honestly. Snow is good, spirits are high, legs feel pretty good. A little bit about like the strategy for the day. So if I had to stack rank, you know, top 3 reasons why I might not be able to like finish the day. Number 1, feet start to hurt. Boots are hurting so bad that I can't continue. 2, legs give out. 3, I eat shit or I take a big spill and that knocks me out of the day. So what that means is I'm wearing the boot pretty loose today, so not gonna be able to take those like really aggressive carving turns, which is fine. Probably sacrifice a little speed and control coming down, but worth it to mitigate the possibility of the boots hurting too bad. Number 2, taking like pretty easy turns, try to save the legs. Taking it probably at 90% speed to try to mitigate the risk of falling down, but good so far, and I don't know, feels promising. Feels like I might be able to do it. Just finished up lap 6. I just executed my first pee break of the day. Can't say it was a total success though. Someone called Michael B somehow has 12,000 vert, which I don't know how that's possible. I think he actually had like 7K before the lift even opened, so I don't know, there's some sort of collusion going on there. But I'm catching him. His pace isn't high enough to stay in front of me for long, but I got a guy named Don who's right on my ass. It is 9:57 or about an hour in at about 10K vert. We're tracking a little bit behind where we need to be in order to hit 100K. Honestly, to even beat what Kenting B did yesterday, but I think part of that is because the lift opened a little bit later than 9 and it's 9:57. So add one more run to that and we're about at about 12K vert, and that's pretty good. That's like right where we need to be. Legs are feeling pretty good, so I might try to start to pick up the pace a little bit. And just took, unfortunately had to take a second pee break. It is what it is. We'll make up for the time. Got our first sustenance of the day. We got a builder's bar, 20 grams of protein. Tastes pretty good. Feels like what I need right now. The thing about this lift is it's literally only 3 minutes long. There's barely any time to eat on this thing. So definitely gonna take the opportunity to start eating early, keep the energy levels up. About 2 hours in, a couple things going really well. First, legs feel incredible. Totally confident I'm gonna be able to close out the rest of the day if I keep going at the same pace. So that was one of my biggest concerns going into the day. And then along with that, boots are feeling great. Feet feel great. Like I said, kind of loosened up the boots a little bit, and that's made a world of difference. Really confident that boot comfort level is gonna hold for the rest of the day. So I don't think either of those things are gonna take me out or slow me down. Another really good piece of news, Kenting B, our protagonist from yesterday, appears to have gotten a late start. He's in a 6 or 7K vert hole against me. That is awesome news. That gives me a ton of confidence. That being said, you'd be an absolute fool to write off Kenting B. We're talking about a true legend here. He's got over 1 million vert on the season, and candidly, like, this is Kenting B's game. Like, I'm just learning how to play. We're talking about a guy who did red dog 60 times yesterday just because he felt like it on a random Monday. So definitely not going to write him out. He's the type of guy who knows this is a marathon, not a sprint. Totally possible he catches up to me, but feeling really good about my chances there. Another good piece of news. Visibility was really bad this morning. We're on the shady side of the mountain, and so you kind of had to take it a little slower to avoid some of the bumps that are on the trail because you couldn't really see them. Sun's starting to creep up over the hill now, and honestly, I think that extra visibility is going to probably cut down my time down the mountain like by 20 or 30%. The vert per hour is only going to go up from here. What hasn't gone as well? Had to make 3 pee stops just in the first 2 hours here. It does feel like the kidneys are doing a little bit of overtime right now, which I'm not super hyped about. And full disclosure, was trying to go a little too fast on the first one and did piss myself a little bit. So that's not great, but I think I've gotten that all out of my system. So I think that's probably going to equate to like an extra 1 to 2K of vert per hour if I stay just like a little bit dehydrated for the rest of the day. What also hasn't gone as well, not going quite as fast as I wanted to, was trying to hit like 12, 13K vert per hour. Looks like we're tracking closer to like 11K vert per hour, which is okay. I think it's, I'm still outpacing everyone on the mountain. I think it's enough to get me, the win. It's probably not going to get me close, get me to that 100K vert number. So going to try to pick up the pace a little bit there, but overall, like, really happy with how the day's going so far. So yeah, keep you guys updated.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is a big one. Just officially overtook cheating Michael B to get to the top of the leaderboard here with 25K vert. Only concern, honestly, is Kenting B. He's starting to close the gap a little bit. It was like 7 to 8K vert. Now it's like closer to 5K. So he's starting to close in on me. That being said, morale very high right now. Snack number 2, Fig Newton. Unfortunately, we got some really bad news. Ski Patrol just shut down Red Dog Face, which is the black. That's the fastest route down. Now, I could still take a blue down, but it's kind of this like cat track blue that leads into a black. And honestly, it probably adds another minute onto the descent, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is actually quite a bit when you crunch the numbers for what we're trying to do here today. The only silver lining is that like Kenting B is gonna be facing the same issue. And I was kind of thinking about like, should I go over to Siberia? I don't know. Is there another lift that's more efficient? I think the answer is probably no. Like, I still think this is probably the most efficient lift on the mountain, especially when you factor in like the transit times that I would have to take to get over to like Siberia, which is probably the only other thing that would make sense at this point. Definitely not good. Got to stick with it for a while though, and just keep tracking the leaderboard and see if anyone starts eating into my lead, to think about like the next steps.
All right, what are we letting him know?
Well, we gotta let him know we were tracking a lady on Siberia way slower than Red Dog.
They could have been a slow skier.
Yeah, but still, I mean, she was She was chairlift champion, no?
Yeah, I mean, she did have a lot of runs in.
Yeah, no, he needs to know. That's not the move.
Big Newton number 2, about 12:45, almost at 40K vert. Morale is definitely starting to dip a little bit here. When they closed down Red Dog Face, that was pretty devastating. Now I got to go down this cat track, and it adds like a minute, which is pretty material, but more importantly than that, it gets slow enough at some points where I actually have to kind of use my poles a little bit to propel. And I don't know, something about the black felt like I was like racing towards the finish line, and I don't know, this cat track is like letting my mind just wander a little bit. And the reality of the fact that I've got like, man, 3.5 more hours of that cat track. Like, I've probably got to go 30 miles on that cat track today, and that's kind of tough. Add into that Kenton B is over on KT22 and is eating into my lead. Like, now he's only 5K behind, and I don't know, on this pace it's gonna be like he might be able to overtake me. I don't know, feeling a little down, but we got to power through. We don't have a choice. Keep pushing on.
Down.
That, keep pushing on.
Which feels about the pace he's on.
Yeah, I suppose, because you say just 10K vert an hour essentially, right?
Yeah.
And do that 40.
That would give him 56. Yeah. 34. He's got 3 hours left.
All right, so I just chatted with the dude on the lift who knows Kenton B.
Let's just say this.
How's he doing?
He's Trent's number 1 right now. He's at 30K vert, and he's actually picking up vert as we speak.
Oh my
25 lifts in. We're about 3 hours in, so he's got 4 hours to go. He's on pace for roughly 75-ish K vert, which is pretty good, but we have Kenting at number 4 who's putting in a shift right now.
I just chatted with the dude on the lift who knows Kenton B, and he was telling me he's like notorious for like charging down the mountain. He'll literally just rip straight down the mountain, come back in the lift, and like cut through people to get in line and like catch the fastest chair that he possibly can.
Michael B is behind us. Kenting though, Kenting's flying.
I think that is just going to light a fire under Trent though.
Something about hearing that he's like kind of a dick on the lifts. Like I'm like all the way back now. Like he knows what he's doing. Like he's trying to beat me. He's probably pissed off that he's not beating me. That just brought me all the way back. So I'm fired up right now. I'm ready to tear this cat track up.
No, he's a true vert lord. To have Kenting out there, that's just gonna burn the passion even better.
Yeah, he was pretty excited at the fact that Kenting was out there because he knew this was the challenge, and so I think it's going to push him harder. He said he's going to pick up speed here in the second half of the day, so I can't wait to see what happens.
Okay, let's go Vert Lord.
Vert Lord.
If I really send it hard and just like don't stop until 4, I feel like I can like hold off. I can hold it out. I didn't record anything for like the last hour at least, because I was just so locked in. I was in an absolute dogfight with Kenting B. It was like every time I would check the lift, it was like 6K behind, 5K behind, 4K behind. And he just was catching me like every little bit. And finally, I literally just started straight lining down the entire thing, like even the black at the end. And I was finally able to stabilize at like somewhere between 4 and 5K. And then super lucky break. He must have taken like a lunch break or a bathroom break or something. I've been able to build my lead up to like almost 10K now. I have a little bit of breathing room, but I think it'll be enough. That being said, legs are starting to get a little tired. Spirits are high, morale is high, but I'm not sure I can keep up the speed for the rest of the day. I still have 2.5 hours left. It is possible that maybe Kenton B like really starts to rip it again and claws back some ground, but I'm feeling pretty confident right now that if I just survive the day, I can have this in the bag. Plus, I'm getting airdropped a Celsius pretty soon. The HQ team are gonna meet up with me on the lift and drop off a Celsius, which is much needed right now. So things are looking pretty good. It's not over yet, but man, that was an absolute dogfight I just went through there. So I'm happy that I'm able to start building a lead again.
Reinforcements on the way. We're looking at a live update here. It's 126. Trent is 45K vert in, 37 lifts. Big news though, Kenting is slipping behind. Kenting is at 37K. He's now, what's that? 8K behind Trent. Michael B has overtaken Kenting at 37K. So we have 2 pursuits on the heels, but Trent is looking really good. We're going in to pace set him, and we're going to be pushing him to the limits here. We're going to be flying down this mountain. So this is a massive update. Again, 127. We have less than 3 hours left in the day. This feels really good.
We're coming, Trent.
Vert Lord. We're bringing Celsius here, and morale, and energy. Choose.
That's it.
All right, we're gearing up to go meet him on the lift. Give him some morale and some extra speed boost. Pace setters here. How you guys feeling about pace setting?
Good, I'm gonna be ripping.
Yeah.
Excited to provide some extra motivation to help the boy out.
We'll be pushing him to the limits. Maybe pushing him past the limits, actually.
Oh, interesting. Find the limit, you break through them, and you find a new limit.
Nice and
Like any true Vert Lord would.
Oh yeah.
feeling nice and
Luke's. I think he's coming out. There he is. What a king!
Let's go! Dude, I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm hurting, but I'm feeling good. I need that Celsius.
We got you this here.
Shotgun that Celsius.
Celsius.
What a day.
It just slowed down big time, dude. I know. But we can't trust it. I think it might refresh at one point. And boom.
Dude, I like that period between like 1 and 2 was a straight up like slugfest with him.
Have you met him yet still?
No, because he's over on KT. That's the other thing. Like
He got the rest involved to try to tilt things in his favor.
shut down Red Dog to Black
no
here.
reason they should have shut that down, right?
It's for the like ski school, I guess.
But he migrated over to KT, like before that happened, I think.
Yeah, because he had like 9 runs, and I imagine they were on.
What I definitely want to do now is at least beat his yesterday's score, which is like the new target. That was so 4K. You're a little behind there. I think you're right on pace for around 70K. It's not about 4K off, but I think it's doable. I think you can make up ground, and also the thing you have to count in is that your last run of the day is like a bonus 1,200. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was also thinking like, what is the way I can optimize the last run? Like, is there another lift that's like slower, but I can get on it at 259 and it takes me up like, 2,000 feet or something like that. Washu, huh? Washu, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. So if I did
To be to get the Washu from here.
sure.
I'll test it out while you guys do this. I'll scout out a route.
yeah, the legs are starting to burn though, because you'll see, go down the cat track and
You gotta stay low to like keep your speed on. Like it makes a huge difference actually. That basically means for like 2 or 3, like probably 2 minutes, I'm like down at a wall like this. So the thighs are starting to hurt pretty bad. But I can power through for sure.
We're gonna try to pace you, but don't let us slow you down.
I'd like to cool you guys go. I just can't keep up that speed. So I'll help on the scouting.
I'll catch you guys down there. Send it.
All right. Good luck.
Go on,
Last
King.
little bit. Our Lord. Our Vert Lord.
Oh yeah, come on, fastest boy.
got the Uncrustable refuel.
The Uncrustable airdrop just came in.
The airdrop, yeah. The Fuel Champions, the care package.
Do you have speed being clocked there, Riley?
I don't. My recce's off.
This is
But we don't need those distractions right now. We just need to push as hard as we can.
Yeah.
You can't let the analytics get between your head. You just need to make the play and execute. Where are we at?
58,600. It is 247. We basically need to get 10 more lifts to get to 70K.
We think we just saw Kenting, and he cooked us that run.
Luckily, we're 10K vert ahead of us. He was flying, man.
He got past us midway through the run, and he's now 1, 2, 3 lifts ahead of us. He got on the lift so fast. He's out here.
He's harvesting for sure.
Nobody said it was going to be easy.
We have a good lead here. We're gonna keep pacing, hopefully get this black in, and put up some numbies.
How do we think our guy's doing?
Oh, I think this is a record-setting day.
Oh.
I think even with the obstacles he was presented, he's gonna break the record.
We're waiting to get a good shot from coming down here. The black just opened up. They were previously taking this blue cat track over here.
It's going down.
All right, we're into the final hour here. We're at 62,000, so well on our way to 70. They opened up the black run again for the end of the day, which is massive.
A huge difference.
We've been lapping that a couple times. It's a little skied out, but definitely cutting out maybe a minute and a half per run, which is massive. We've been timing ourselves. We're about 6.5 minutes per loop. That's including the chairlift and getting down the mountain. So 6.5 minutes per 1200 vert. So right now we're on pace for around 72K, but we're gonna try to push it for 74K. We're just gonna try to grind our legs here and maybe make something magical happen, but well ahead of Kenton. We feel pretty comfortable there, but we're pushing for more than Kenton at this point.
Yeah.
We're going for big numbers. How you feeling?
I'm good. Morale is high. The body is bruised and battered, but we got enough left in the tank for the next hour for sure. So I'm feeling good. I'm thinking 70K we can 100% hit. I'm trying to get us to 74 though.
All right, we're getting off the lift here. Bye. We're just past 3:30 here. We're at 67K vert. So 70 will be easy. We're trying to push to 74. It's really gonna come down to a matter of minutes for us. Connor at HQ has been giving us intel on potentially adding an extra 500 feet of vert at the end of the day. It's gonna be a game time decision for us on the lift based on the time we're at. We're almost there, 30 minutes to go.
Spirits are high.
He's feeling it, but we're making him run for it.
It's mile 25 in the marathon right now.
God. I've only been out here for an hour and 30. Push! Push! Yeah, 350 right now. We're lapping at 615 lap. Trying to just hit 71K of work. So if we can get 2 laps, which we definitely will get 2 laps, we'll get.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 74K.
Let's see if we might push right below that to 24. So it might push to 73 or something.
You're right. It'll be 73,400.
If we can get that 402 lap.
We're gonna try to beg the lifties to let us go 2 minutes after. We don't know how it's gonna go, but we're right down to the wire. We're cooking right now. He's giving everything. Our vert lord is giving everything.
I don't have anything left. Got nothing left to do.
We're dragging him down the mountain, but he's getting down. We're so close. The end.
Kenton B can't have this. Can't let him have it.
Kenton B, we want him to be not sleeping tonight. Let's just say that.
Woo! Welcome back to Red Duck. Look at this timing. There you go. Doesn't even see me. Yeah, Trent.
As they sprinted for one last lift, they spotted the dreaded close sign.
He said, "Where are you going?" I should have just told him we were going up to that. Yeah, just tell him they're not. Stay safe.
Desperate, they pleaded with the lifties for just one more ride, but no luck. The day was over. They fell just short of 74,000 vertical feet, but one thing was certain, Trent had done enough. he'd beaten Kenting B.
Yeah.
We literally we optimized the route to find the best route with the least amount of bumps, and we were I think I literally skied the same track for the last 10 runs. It's just literally hitting the same.
I literally didn't even look at the slope. I just looked at Riley's ass, and I was like, turn here, turn here, turn here. I was completely in the zone, yeah. This is crazy.
To the Lord.
Cheers.
Go.
Today, we set out on a historic and vitally important mission to harvest more vert than anyone on the mountain. And most importantly, to harvest more vert than Kenting B, the tyrannical oppressor of Palisades. Let's read off the stats. 59 lifts, 239 trails,
Hallelujah.
57 miles, and most importantly involved, 73,608 feet of vert.
Yeah!
Now, for those of you at home, that is 11,000 feet of vert more than Kenting B,
Sit down,
our
Kenting.
eternal opponent. Now, we were able to get the jump on Kenting B due to the element of surprise. But I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to come back with a vengeance. And now that he knows we're here, he's going to be harvesting more vert than ever. So we're going to have to get back to work, sharpen our scythes, and get ready to cut down more vert than anyone thought was possible. Let's get out there.
Sun sets over Palisades Tahoe, and the challenge is complete. Trent pushed through exhaustion, conquered the mountain, and outskied Kenting B. Lap after lap, turn after turn, he never let up. And now he holds the record. But records are meant to be broken. The only question is, who's coming for it next?